Welcome to this video on first aid on site. As a worker, knowing the basics of first aid is crucial for maintaining a safe environment and responding effectively when emergencies occur in 2026. Every second counts. In a workplace emergency, the first few minutes are critical. Proper first aid can significantly reduce recovery times, prevent minor injuries from becoming major, and even save lives. In fact, trained first aiders can reduce injury severity by up to 40%. Don't panic. Think before acting. A calm responder is an effective one. Remember the stop, assess, act method. Take a breath, look at the situation, and follow your training. Most importantly, never put yourself in danger. You cannot help anyone if you become a victim yourself. Before you approach an injured person, ensure it is safe to do so. Be alert for hazards like electricity, fire, chemicals, machinery, and traffic. If the scene is unsafe, call for professional help immediately and wait. Never risk your own safety. Alert emergency services immediately if the situation is serious, such as if someone is unconscious, bleeding heavily, or suffering from severe burns or chest pain. When calling, provide your exact location, the nature of the injury, the number of victims, and your callback number. Never assume someone else has already made the call. Every site should have a well-stocked first aid kit. Ensure yours includes essentials like bandages, sterile gauze, antiseptic wipes, gloves, and a manual. Check these supplies regularly and replace used items immediately. A missing item could be a missing lifeline. Always protect yourself by avoiding direct contact with bodily fluids. Wear disposable gloves whenever treating an injury. If gloves aren't available, use a plastic bag or clean cloth as a barrier. Always wash your hands thoroughly after providing aid. To stop heavy bleeding, apply firm direct pressure using a clean cloth or sterile gauze. Maintain this pressure for at least 10 minutes. If blood soaks through, add more layers without removing the original dressing. Elevate the limb if possible. Note, if an object is embedded, do not remove it. Pad around it instead. To clean a minor wound, rinse it under clean running water. Gently wash around the wound with soap, then disinfect it using an antiseptic wipe. Finally, cover it with a sterile bandage. Remember to change the dressing daily and seek help for deep wounds or signs of infection. For burns, cool the area under running water for 10 to 20 minutes and cover it loosely with a sterile dressing. Remove any jewelry near the burn, but never apply ice, butter, or creams, and do not pop blisters or remove stuck clothing. For chemical burns, flush with water for at least 20 minutes. In electrical incidents, never touch the victim until the power is off. Immediately turn off the circuit breaker or unplug the device. Use a non-conductive object, like a wooden broom handle, to separate the victim from the source, then call for help. Once the power is off, check their breathing and pulse. If you suspect a broken bone, keep the person still. Support the injured area in the position you found it. You can use a sling for arm injuries or splint the limb, but do not try to straighten any deformity. You may apply ice wrapped in cloth to reduce swelling. Head injuries should always be taken seriously. Watch for warning signs like severe headache, confusion, nausea, or unequal pupil size. Keep the person still, call for emergency services, and do not provide food or drink. A person can seem fine but still suffer from internal trauma, so always seek medical evaluation. Knowing CPR can save lives. If someone is unresponsive and not breathing, call for help. Place your hands in the center of their chest and push hard and fast, aiming for 100 to 120 compressions per minute. Maintain the rhythm, perhaps by following the beat of staying alive, and continue until help arrives. Finally, for an unconscious person who is still breathing, use the recovery position. Clear their pockets, place their nearest arm at a right angle, bring the far arm across their chest, and roll them onto their side. Tilt the head back to keep the airway open, and monitor them continuously. If someone is choking, act quickly. If they cannot speak, breathe, or cough, start abdominal thrusts. Stand behind them, wrap your arms around their waist, make a fist above the navel, and pull inward and upward until the object is expelled. If they lose consciousness, begin CPR and call for emergency services immediately. Stay cool during hot weather work. Watch for signs of heat exhaustion, heavy sweating, dizziness, nausea, or muscle cramps. If these occur, move the person to a shaded, cool area, loosen their clothing, and have them sip water. Applying cool, wet cloths can also help regulate their body temperature. In the event of skin or eye exposure to chemicals, you must act fast. Flush the affected area with large amounts of clean water for at least 15 to 20 minutes. While flushing, remove any contaminated clothing. Do not attempt to neutralize the chemical or use creams. Seek medical attention immediately. For eye injuries, never rub or press on the eye, and do not attempt to remove anything that is embedded. Cover the eye with a protective cup or shield to prevent further injury without applying pressure. If chemicals are involved, use an eye wash station for at least 15 minutes and seek immediate medical care. If a fall occurs, don't rush to stand up. If the person has fallen, have them stay still and assess for pain in their head, neck, back, or limbs. If you suspect a serious injury, do not move them. Call for help. When helping someone, prioritize keeping them still. Always report every incident, including near misses and minor injuries. Reporting identifies hazards before they cause real harm and helps improve our safety protocols. When reporting, include the date, time, location, a clear description, and any actions already taken. Fresh details are the most accurate. Know exactly who to call. Every worker should have the emergency number, the site manager's contact, the on-site first aider, the fire department, and the address of the nearest hospital readily available and visible at the site. Get certified. First aid and CPR training provide the confidence and skills needed to manage emergencies. Training is typically valid for 2 years, and refresher courses are essential to keep your skills sharp. Check with your employer about on-site training opportunities for your team. Wear your protection. Proper PPE is your first line of defense. Helmets protect your head. Gloves protect your hands. Boots protect your feet. Goggles shield your eyes. And high-visibility gear ensures you are seen. PPE is not optional. Wear it for every task, without exception. Avoid common mistakes that can make an injury worse. Do not move an injured person unnecessarily. Do not apply ice directly to the skin, and avoid using home remedies like butter on burns. Most importantly, never fail to call for professional help when in doubt. Over-responding is safer than under-responding. Be prepared. A strong emergency plan includes clearly marked evacuation routes, known locations for first aid kits and AEDs, and posted emergency numbers. Ensure everyone knows their roles during an emergency and participate in regular drills. Knowing the plan saves precious time when seconds count. Respond quickly. Follow the emergency timeline. Assess the scene, call for help, provide treatment, and prepare for professional responders. Calm, swift action can be the difference between a full recovery and a tragic outcome. Safety starts with you. Cultivate a culture where everyone takes responsibility for themselves and their colleagues. Speak up about hazards, follow every protocol, wear your PPE, and look out for one another. Safety is more than a policy, it is a mindset. Remember these 5 steps. Assess the scene, call for help, protect yourself, treat the injury, and report the incident. Following these simple steps will make our workplace much safer for everyone. Thank you for watching. Remember to work safely every single day. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more essential safety tips.